All right. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Excited about today. Excited. It's hump day. We're going into the weekend strong. It's been a good week here in the community of the Coaches Corner. And I'll have to say this, yesterday's numbers were awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for just continuing to get the word out. And we just want to be a community that uplifts people and just kind of just we work through life together. That's the way I like to look at it. And today's word is something that's big for me because the word's insecurity. Insecurity, okay? And Coach gave me this word, and I was glad she did because I'm going to just get right into it, okay? Because this means a lot to me. And insecurity is something I've dealt with a lot in the profession I'm in currently, okay? Now, you think about your life as I talk about this, okay? But kind of related to what I got to say. Insecurity is uncertainty or anxiety about oneself. You know, something's causing this anxiety or uncertainty about yourself. Lack of confidence. See, my story years ago was I really quoted, and I speak on stage a lot now about it because I see a lot of adults that have a problem with what's called, I call social acceptance. See, I was a coach, I was a principal, I was an athletic director, and I was used to people coming to me to solve problems. Okay? It wasn't that I didn't make a lot of money, I didn't have a lot of fame, but people used me as a source to help with problems. And then I got involved, and you might not be involved in this industry, it's okay, but I got involved in an industry called network marketing. And I got involved because I was at a place where, you know, when you get so behind and you want more and you want to do more and you want to help more, I felt like this industry could be that answer. And I felt like it could be maybe a stepping stone for me. But it came with a lot of what I call worried about what people were saying, worried about what people were thinking, worried about those people that used to come to me to solve problems. Now I'm going to them, talking to them about what I've got. And there was a social acceptance barrier there for me. Have you ever had that in your life? Maybe it's something, you know, that was me. That's a true personal story I dealt with. Even when I started having success, I hid my success. I never forget the first year that we were in a magazine. They came out and they photoed my daughter and my son, our family around a horse that we have called Ace. And the title of the story in the magazine was High School Coach, something about millionaire, like something. And I was like, ooh, you know, and I hid that magazine. I didn't want anybody to get it because my surroundings around me when I went to church or when I went to school or when I was because I was still working full time, I was worried about what people were thinking, what people were saying, what behind my back. Then I started digging in and I started getting mentors. I'm going to say this real quick, but if you've got that in your life right now, if you feel that from time to time, if you haven't, there's going to come a point where you do. There's going to come another point in my life where I do it again. I think we've got to realize that the reason for change in our life is bigger than my insecurity. It's bigger. I call it my why. See, when I joined the industry, my kids were my why. And they were way bigger than this social acceptance, this insecurity, this worried about what people were thinking, worried about what people were talking. It was way bigger than that. They were more important. And so I dove in to things that could stop the insecurity problem I was having. And I got 5 of them. I'm going to go through them real quick. Number 1, I affirmed my values and my beliefs. Here's what I kept. I realized that my values and my beliefs were on the right track. Number 2, I embraced the awkward. If you'll dance in the awkward long enough, the awkward will stop being awkward. Number 3, I challenged my insecure thoughts. So when that little man or that little lady in my voice was like, time to time, they're talking about you. They're saying things about you. I challenged that. I challenged that and went, whoa, 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 whoa. I surrounded myself daily with good company. You hear that a lot here. Number 5, I engaged in the right areas every day. Trainings, calls, books, mentors I could talk to. I engaged in the right areas to fight through the insecurity. And at the end of the day, if you dance long enough in the awkward of being insecure, you'll break through it on the other side and realize it's such a beautiful place when you can break past that. Coach, I'll turn it to you.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Again, good morning to everybody. Wednesday to me is kind of, once you get to the top, you really start looking forward. So thanks for joining us today. I have a question. What is insecurity? And this is just my definition. It's not the dictionary. To me, it's simply when some of us lack confidence and trust in ourselves. So the actual definition says a general unease or nervousness feeling that may be triggered by perceiving of oneself to be vulnerable or inferior in some way, or a sense of vulnerability which threatens one's self-image or ego. There's that old ego word again. The one insecurity that I believe most all of us have and we share is that we're scared of not being good enough. I know there are days I walk in and I may walk into a meeting and I feel overwhelmed by the unbelievable knowledge and presence of people around me. And I am feeling a little bit insecure, thinking, do I belong here? Am I good enough? Well, why is this? And this is, again, my opinion. Insecurity doesn't make us weak. It makes us human. We are human. So here's 5 things really quick that we can apply when we're insecure. Always take action. Always. Our actions always shut down insecurity, and it strengthens our resolve to rise up when the next insecurity creeps in. The next one is a little hard for all of us. Ask for help. We always need our people, our tribe to lift us up, talk us down, and to support us. It's okay to be vulnerable and let people in to help. That's hard to do. It is. It's very hard to do. Number 3, don't compare. Do not compare. Stop constantly comparing and competing with others in your mind. Now, I'm all about competing, but I hope everybody understands what I'm saying in this perspective. It's exhausting, and the things we try to measure up, y'all, they're not even real. Do what feels best for you. The freedom you feel from being you will elevate our actions and our intentions. Number 4, remember, and this is the toughest thing, remember this is temporary. This is only temporary. Think back to what you were feeling so insecure about 2, 3, even 6 months ago. And you probably can't even remember why in the world you even felt that way. But that's happened to all of us. In 5, this is my, and y'all know my love of music, so I'm going to tie my last little point in with this one. Talk and take a walk with the big man above. And in church, we used to sing a song sometime, and I always just think about it. And it is to have a little talk with Jesus. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus. Let him tell him all about our troubles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It works. It works. Try it sometime. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this community. And I hope today is fantastic.
I love it. If you can't tell, I got a big smile on my face.
Yes.
Thanks, Coach. Have a great Wednesday. We love you. We appreciate you. Let's go find somebody today, make them have a better day because we showed up. See you guys. See you back tomorrow. Grateful for you.